Hello there and welcome to my channel. As summer is already halfway through, I thought it was high time for a summer outfit of the week. So if you want to know what I wore this week, please keep on watching. I started off Monday by going on a cruise along the Han River here in Seoul. It was a music cruise right at sunset, so I was able to enjoy the live performances while overlooking the beautiful sky. I took a lot of pictures to restart my blog starting from Korea, so go look at that too. I wore this skirt that my mother had sewn for me. It has these big beautiful buttons in the front, making it simple yet interesting. I paired it with this simple textured shirt and these nude suede mules. For a bit more texture, I wore these earrings that I've also worn in another video, keeping the color scheme neutral while adding some interest. Tuesday was museum day, so all I had to worry about was wearing comfy shoes. We went to the National Museum of Korea, which was much larger than expected and made me very grateful of my shoe choice. The plaid skirt is a rather loud statement piece, so I decided to pair it with a simple white shirt. For shoes, I wore these pointed green ones from one of my previous videos. Since it is still quite hot, I got part of my hair out of the way with these golden clips that are getting very popular here in Seoul. Wednesday was shopping day, so I had to wear things that I could easily take on and off, and that would also go well with pretty much anything. I wore these green flats again, this time pairing it with these thrifted jean shorts. For the top, I wore this lacy Armani jean top with bright pink embroidery band in the middle. It has the dual function of making the top look more sophisticated while covering up the important parts. Another thing that I really like about this top is that the hem, instead of being straight, has this flowery shape to it. I wore these flower earrings to complete the look. On Thursday, I wanted to experiment a little with the biker shorts trend, so I waited until the weather cooled down a little and I wore this outfit. I have to say it feels weirdly provocative, even though here in Korea women tend to wear shockingly short shorts to the point where you can sometimes barely see them. But I digress. I paired these biker shorts with a more flowy blush pink button-up, as well as this white summer blazer to tone down the sporty aspect. I did pair them with sneakers for comfort. For earrings, I wore these two-tone ones that I thought would go well with the white and black of my look, as well as to elevate it a little bit more. As you can probably tell from the video, I became more and more comfortable as time went on, and by Friday I filmed very publicly in Box Square, a fun little area in the student district where I also had dinner later. This day was told to rain, so I opted to wear long pants to protect myself a little. The shirt I wore says "Beach Please," which I thought was so funny. Because of the nautical theme, I decided to pair it with these white shoes with a gingham bow on the top of the foot. This is the type of shoe I imagine wearing if I'm ever on a yacht, so I thought it was fitting. For accessories, I wore these geometric wooden earrings that were surprisingly not as heavy as they look. And that was my whole week. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!